going to set a heading of 160. Okay.
V1.
Rotate. V2.
Gear coming up. Flaps up 1 notch. Speed intervene.
Southwest 572, contact departure.
Departure Southwest 572. Two 230. The other thing we're going to do is a vertical speed. We'll do Command 8. I'm going to bring back that vertical speed just slightly. And we're also going to do heading select, which is going to be 160. And then we're going to switch over to departure. Salt Lake City departure, Southwest 572, 8,200, climbing 10,000, 160 on.
Southwest 572, Salt Lake departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 230, clear direct, correction, clear direct, hop 2.
230 and direct hop to Southwest 572. All right, so now we can change the altitude to 23. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to do a direct hop to. Boom. And then we're going to come back up here.
1093, climb and maintain flight level 350.
LNAV, VNAV. I wonder if I should have got resume normal speeds. I got to change the volume. General, just quickly.
November 9907 Whiskey Blank Tower, proceed on course, runway 14 right, clear for takeoff. Southwest 572, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed, Southwest 572. That's what I was debating in my head. I'm like, okay, do I need to resume normal speed here or what? You lose level change for bugging up and getting clean. Yeah, I need to get additionally clean here now that I'm above 230 knots. Okay, and we'll also clean up the gear. Do a quick flyby. Where's my plane? It's murky up there. Really can't see anything. I use level change for bugging up. Yeah, that's what I like I say, if I get cleared to a different altitude, then yeah. I mean, here we're at or above 9,000 and Zion's 215, Gitlin 241. By the time, actually, you know what? I am going to do flight level change.
November 516 Delta Mike, reading ground, clear to Portland Airport, as filed, maintain flight level 230, expect flight level 280, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 132.2, squawk 1654.
Yeah, I'm going to do level change just because it had a different altitude in about 15 miles, but.
Number 6 Delta Mike, Mike, read back correct. Delta 847, contact Salt Lake approach 135.5.
Would you do 280 in the climb, or am I okay at 295 at 2,400 feet per minute?
Delta 847, contact Salt Lake approach 135.5.
Take our auto brake off. We can also clean up lights. We're at 17,000. We'll switch to standard pressure once we get to 18,000.
Approach Delta 847 out of 18.4 for 16,000 with information whiskey.
Delta 847, Salt Lake approach, roger. After Bear, descend via the skis 5 arrival, cleared ILS runway 16 left approach.
Roger, we'll descend via the skis 5 after Bear and clear the ILS approach 16 left, Delta 847.
Southwest 572, contact Salt Lake Center 135.77.
3577 Southwest 572. Standard pressure. Salt Lake Center, Southwest 572, flight level 200, climbing 230. Oops, wrong frequency. Off by 1. Salt Lake Center, Southwest 572, flight level 210, climbing 230.
Southwest 572, Salt Lake Center, climb and maintain level 360.
Climb maintain 360, Southwest 572. Okay, bugging up 36. Cool. We're still in flight level change. I'll have to go check in with Max. He's doing this long haul event. It's pretty cool.
Alright, route at 1655. Perfect. Here we go, boys. Turn in 2. Here we go. 2's coming on. There we go. Just because I wasn't really... Oh, what the hell happened to her? Hold on.
You can go VNAV now. Okay. Okay, VNAV.
It's like all my lights went... What happened to all my lights? Oh,
Now
there we
we're
go.
All right. It kind of leveled off there a little bit. Now it's going to recalculate, I think, under VNAV.
Oh, come on, John. You could have done it. Oh! Got 2 scheduled long haul starting. Oh, stop. But thanks, John. Hope you're having a great Saturday, buddy, and hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Hold on. I know the lights are here somewhere. I always forget to do this here. Oh, great. Hold on. Alright, turn in 1. I always forget where's these things here that lightens up the whole cockpit. Hold on.
All right, we're flight level 300. So yeah, if you guys want to see the long haul across the pond event, Max is streaming that right now. Check him out. I
Guys,
just
how do I...
couldn't do it.
This is probably a silly question, but how the hell do I lighten up the cockpit? This is why I can't stand flying at night.
All right, 300. I think we're looking good. Packs back to auto. Isolation valve on auto. The only thing I got to figure out is why the switch
418, contact Denver Center 120.47.
the switch button on my SciTech panel
120.47,
won't
American
switch the
418.
frequency. And I wonder if there's maybe I could set a keyboard command so I could do that. I just have to map the switch, I guess. But
Denver Center, American 418, 310. American 418, Denver Center, roger.
Denver Center, Southwest 3686, request about 3 minutes off the flight deck.
Southwest 3686, roger.
see if we can do a wing view.
November 516 Delta Mike, bearing ground, runway 16 taxi via Mike Delta, cross, correction, runway 16 taxi via Mike Delta.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit, I'm still surprised that, that I'm enjoying this platform so much.
Delta 1093, contact Denver Center 133.67.
Denver Center now 133.67.
Well, Rushdie, you know me. I'm been so hardcore X-Plane since 2015, and it's really the camera system that really is one of the biggest downfalls.
Denver Center, good morning, Delta 1093.
Like, for example, I can't do
Delta 1093, Denver Center, roger.
to do a flyby right
American
now.
418, cross Truwell at and maintain 17,000, Aspen altimeter 2983.
To do a flyby, I have to go view,
Truwell at and maintain 17,000.
change view, outside flyby, or I can right-click on the screen and go
contact Salt Lake Tower 119.05.
flyby. Why can't I bind that to just one key? Just hit one key, boom, and it does a flyby. Why can't I have it so I right-click and look around the cockpit? I have to use the middle mouse button to look around. And then scrolling is kind of a bizarre thing. It's just, I mean, Chase Plane makes it bearable, but it's just not like X-Plane. You rarely use the outside views. Yeah, I'm just talking, I mean, even inside here, right?
3686 backup.
Like in
That was 3686.
X-Plane, right-click, pan down, mouse wheel, zoom in. It's so easy. Here, I have to hold the mouse wheel down. Hold the mouse wheel down. It's just really a little bit cumbersome. But I mean, it's not, Plus, I don't really particularly find any of the GA aircraft all that appealing. The A2A stuff is okay, but I really enjoy this plane. I should probably break out my 777 and my 74 soon, since I've gone through the hassle of reinstalling all of this platform with all the Orbex goodness. But yeah, I think you can bind default cameras in the keyboard settings. I haven't found flyby, and I've asked a couple of people, and no one's been able to find a keyboard binding for flyby. But I'm learning to live with it. At least I can do the keyboard, switch to my different views, which is nice. And we know this FMC is just solid. It's so solid. You're different. I don't like X-Plane camera system. Hey, Nightmare Frame, good morning. Do you still have questions on Oceanic? Yes, I do, Nightmare Frame. 1 second. If you've flown X-Plane most of the time, it's strange for sure. I always use both platforms because both have advantages, but it's 90% P3D nowadays for you. Okay. Yeah, I honestly think that, when Microsoft Flight Simulator releases, I think it's going to be about 60-40 for me for X-Plane, 60-40, and then, yeah. I don't know, I guess I still, once PMDG releases for the MFS, then I'll probably uninstall P3D, but maybe I should keep P3D around because it'll probably be a bit of time before the 74 and the 777 releases. I'm assuming they'll release the NGXu first, but I don't know. Nightmare Frame, as far as Oceanic is concerned, I know that you have to give your position reports and you give a time in Zulu and you give a waypoint, but do you initiate that call, or do they call you for a report? And then if you initiate that call, how often do you initiate that call? You initiate? Okay. So it helps. So it helps to understand what oceanic airspace is. It's non-radar. ATC cannot see you. But okay, so it's just gander radio listening on HF. They have no radar contact with you. You think nowadays we would just have satellites pointing down at that Atlantic crossing, and you'd see every plane. But
November 516 Delta Mike Reading Tower, proceed on course, runway 16, clear for takeoff. Held 847, taxi via hotel to the ramp, remain this frequency.
thus you need to initiate every call and at every fix in your flight plan. That often? Really? I guess the fixes are probably spread out that you don't have to do it too often, but okay. I'll have to look at an example flight plan. But you know what? You guys all know me. I have zero interest in long haul. I really struggle. I have struggle, and I'll admit this. I struggle in cruise on these short flights to Vegas. Sitting here, yeah. Open up Sky Vector for me and take a look at R576 leaving ZLA airspace for Hawaii. Oh, Fly Girl wants to say hello.
Delta 1093, clear to Denver Airport after Hayden, Haley 2 arrival.
Clear to the Denver Airport after Hayden, Haley 2 arrival, Delta 1093.
Let me see the baby. Come here. Show them. Yeah, show them.
Delta 847, taxi via hotel, remain this frequency.
Is that you? Can you wave to everyone? With your hand up like this?
Number 6, Delta Mike, contact departure.
Are you a movie star?
I think a good pictures of Benson.
Local departure, 8 Peak 516 to the Mike, 2000 climbing 13, flight level 230.
November 516 Delta Mike, Oakland Center, radar contact.
Hey, Wolfie. Happy Turkey weekend to you. Gone Fresh, how you doing? We're between Salt Lake City and Las Vegas. Yep. I should have put up the Project Flight banner, but I didn't.
Southwest 3686, clear to Denver after
Hey, St. Wolfric. How you doing?
Arrival.
After Uray, Eldor 2 arrival, Southwest 3686.
Sorry about that. Correction, it'll be Peak 3 arrival.
All right, we're going to switch to the Peak 3 arrival now for our Southwest 3686.
I'm going to have a little bit of tunage in the background. I'm going to do one more thing with the sound.
Sub 1093, descend via the Kaylee 2 arrival, Denver altimeter 2958.
Actually, it's probably environmental
2958,
sounds.
descend via the Kaylee 2, Delta 1093.
Sound. Environment, maybe. Yeah, there we go.
South 3686, descend via the Peak 3 arrival, Denver altimeter 2958.
58 and come down to Peak 3 arrival, Southwest 3686. Thanks.
Yeah, I can jump in Discord. I meant to pull up Sky Vector and then I got distracted.
Number 6 Delta Mike, climb and maintain flight level 280.
2806 to Mike.
Let me know when you are in the voice lobby. I remember doing long haul flights when there was still no 64-bit 64-bit P3D in sight, EDF to KSFO, and the sim crash somewhere just before California. You don't need to guess if I still do long haul flights regularly. yeah, yeah, I don't. I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of long haul at all. And I mean, there's probably a dozen streamers who I really will just sit around and they could be doing Minecraft for all I care, and I'll still watch them, right? Because I'm either friends with them, I've hung out with them in the real world, or I have their phone number and we talk on the phone or whatever. I just know them, so they could be streaming anything and I'll tune in. But for most people, well, even those people, if they're streaming long haul, I don't stick around very long. So being a viewer of long haul is one thing, and being a streamer of long haul is another. If you're going to do long haul, I think that you need to really have a lot of entertainment lined up, because the cruise, you just like, it's really those takeoffs, taxis, landings, approaches, etc. That Puck Vanek, I asked for your phone number once. You said hell no, heck no, heck no. No, I'm just kidding. Puck Vanek, how you doing, sir? I was very No, I didn't. You can have it though, Puck. I trust you and your clan. In fact, if you want to, I one of these days you have a Go XLR, right, Puck? I want to test it. So, if you called me on the phone, either on FaceTime or on the iPhone, I can route that through the line in on my Go XLR, because I got a Go XLR Mini, Puck. I'm loving it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I have one complaint, two or three complaints, but one major complaint about it. But anyway, I kind of got off track there, but I love the Go XLR. It's pretty awesome. Now, you could probably make a long haul.
6608 Monterey clearance. Your previous clearance is still valid.
I mean, doing a long haul during a PB&J stream, that might be.
Sure, be 0211.
Yeah. You run music off your phone. I did try the, just running iTunes off of my iPhone into the line in. And then I've got my music apps
contact Aspen approach 123.8
tied in. So
123.8, American 418.
slide that music up. I love that, just sliding that volume control. Oh, PB&J long haul, not a bad idea. Yeah, that's the only, I think I could tolerate it. But then once the
American 418 Aspen approach.
once the podcast is over, I just crash. I'm done. What's a PB&J long haul, like a sandwich? Oh, it's a long story, but basically, PB&J is a talk show, video show, podcast about flight simulation from two
American
very
418 clear direct Ajax, cross Ajax at 14,000.
Two,
Third localizer DME Echo circle runway 15 approach.
yeah, it's a podcast, vodcast, video cast, whatever, live with two famous people and John Fly. And we're in fact, I almost thought about deleting the PB&J emote if we don't do one this quarter.
Southwest 572, contact LA Center 124.62.
2462. Good day, Southwest 572. I want to continue to talk about the Go XLR in a second, though, because I have a question for you. I just got to get my bearings here. Where are we? Yep, okay. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 572, flight level 360.
Los 572, Los Angeles Center, descend via City 4 arrival.
Descend via City 4 arrival, Southwest 572. All right, so let's pull up the City 4. Lay that onto the chart. And we're at the Enoch. The bottom of the City 4 is... We're going probably 26 left. So 8,000 at pre-now. Okay. We got a subscribe.
There we go.
Puck Vanek with the subscribe. Puck Vanek with the subscribe. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Give me just a second. I got to rebug my MCP. And then I'm going to verify these altitudes. So we've got Casino
Roll 128.
at or above
Roger, go ahead and make a
16,000.
left on Hotel, and right on Hotel 5, cross runway 25 right at Hotel 5.
Zigs at 12,000. Hard deck 250 knots. City at 10,000. It says from City on track 188.
Actually, what, number 128, actually disregard that. Number 1.
Tarvid. Then Duprino, and then expect ILS, 26 left localizer, expect ILS or visual approach. Okay. All right, I think we're good there.
Number 1128.
Two famous people in John Fly. Sort of a Mount Rushmore of flight sim stream.
Hotel, take it all the way down to Tango, cross
Mount
runway
Rushmore,
25 right at Tango.
Nightmare Frame, let me get you, hopefully you'll be available. I've got to do this arrival, otherwise, if I'm talking to you and Pilotedge, I might get a bit distracted. So, but I am interested to learn. The thing is if I sit there and adamantly go against doing long haul flights, why do I care about oceanic? Just in the idea of academics, education, right? Gone fresh. You don't have much going on today? Okay, well, I appreciate you're willing to not only teach me a little bit about VATSIM Oceanic,
1128 after crossing, contact ground 121.75.
But also if you come into the Discord voice, then I will have the opportunity to test
November 1128.
my Go XLR mixer with the Discord voice slider. Anyway, Puck Vanek.
November 1128.
The one thing that I'm trying to figure out is how do I get a second...
I barely hear you. How do you read?
How do I get a second microphone into the Go XLR for a guest?
Negatives for 1128. November
Could
1128.
I mean, I started thinking about it last night, and I thought, okay, I could probably get use my old mixer.
November 1128, after crossing on the other side, contact ground 121.75.
I can turn, watch this, I can turn Pilotedge down. Watch this. Because he's loud in my ear, and yours. Oh, he's talking. So what I was saying is, I can probably take an old mixer, do a line out, and plug that into the back of the Go XLR Mini, and then have that, and then I can use a second XLR microphone with that. I guess that would work. It would just be a pain in the butt to have to set up a mixer on top of this mixer, but that should work, right? Is that the only way to have two microphones in the Go XLR? Is just utilizing that that line in? I have not used Traffic Global. No. If I'm into the traffic, I'm just using Live Traffic, which is free. Matt Jones 270, how you doing, sir? You're not late. There's no start time to this class. Perhaps a PB&J 2019 year in review and a 2020 forecast at the end of December with special guests. We need to find the time just to get the next one off the ground, but I agree with you. Oh, top of descent. We just paused. I got to change that option in here.
Robin 922, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
FS actions. Where's the pause at top of descent? Is that in the FS actions? Or is that in PMDG setup? Options, simulation. There it is. Right? Sync barrel. Pause at top of descent. No. Whew.
749 4922 SoCal approach Ontario altimeter 3019er.
A guest star, yeah, exactly. I think there's plenty of people. I do want to test talking to someone via Skype, FaceTime, phone call. I mean, picture this for a second. I just show up on the Just Chatting channel, and I give a number out, and anyone can call in and talk to me. And I just give them this phone number. I route it through the Go XLR. I talk to them on the phone. Imagine how much I'd get trolled. It would just be a countdown timer to when I'm going to get trolled. And then that's the other thing is if you're sitting there talking to someone and then all of a sudden they just start, doing whatever weirdness, right? I know you can put in a stream delay, right, in the Twitch stream, but how would you prevent, how I need to make it so I guess you could just go to a different scene that would cut off the audio of the phone call. But the problem is when the moment's happening that you're being trolled, you're live even though you're on delay. I don't know. It'd be kind of interesting. I guess you could have an immediate mute button. Boom, if they just start going off the rails. St. Wilfrick says, Puck, I have a lot of great ideas in life, just a lack of will to see them come to life. Yeah, oops, I forgot to say it. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 572 out of 340.
Thank you.
B. Crawley, 57, how are you? Matt Jones downloaded the Hunter Call of the Wild. It might as well be Hunting Simulator. It's so real. I saw that Call of the Wild game on Steam, and I saw that there was two different. It was like there was a Call of the Wild 2019, and then there was just a Call of the Wild. It's the same thing, right? They're just doing some fancy marketing trick to try to get you to buy the extra packs, etc. with it. Because I was actually tempted to try that game. In fact, if I have someone that maybe could talk to me live through my Go XLR through that game, I might try that. I'm not saying it would become a I'm not going to start up Snack Air Hunting Club or anything, but you might get trolled by your faithful audience members. I would love to have the faithful audience members jump on a phone call with me. That would be pretty cool. I mean, some of them do that on the trucking stream.
So got departure, rate of contact, climbing scene 6000.
All right, let's see how our plane is doing on the City 4 arrival. Here, we're coming down the mountain, and we're supposed to be at Casino at 16,000, and we are... You know what, I just realized I can actually pop this FMC out. Just like that. Yeah. Which is kind of cool. Keep it handy. You're streaming it tonight if you want to stop by and watch some gameplay. I probably won't because, to be honest with you, I'm doing a 48-hour stream. It's the same, Matt. They just have a bunch of DLCs they've got added. Okay. I don't know if you. I'm just kidding about the 48-hour stream. I'm tempted. So, how long have you been playing it?
Whiskey flighting 360 John Victor 8.
Oh, we got traffic below us. Downloaded it yesterday, so I'm still trying to get through all the kinks. Okay. Yeah, I've seen Squirrel play it. I've seen Durka play it. Like I said, I would love to have someone with me live, just walking me through it. That would be kind of cool. But I want someone who's been playing it for 2 or 3 months to have every little thing. So, yeah, I might stop by tonight and see how it goes. I think you even have a 4-wheeler in it, don't you? Yeah. Well, not only do I want to hunt with an experienced person, I want to hunt with someone who actually sounds good to make my stream sound good through my Go XLR. I really do like this mixer. And we're coming down through 265. It's nice that I can just... There we go, a little bit of music.
Did DIHNF release a departure clearance void if not off in 3 minutes? Not off 3 minutes, advise attention to this frequency not later than 6 minutes. Change to advisory frequency approved.
ATVs.
South 572, contact Los Angeles Center 124.85.
2485 Southwest 572. I wonder if I can pop out that one as well. I can pop out that radio panel, can't I? Los Angeles Center Southwest 572, flight level 240, descending via the city.
South 572, Los Angeles Center, Las Vegas altimeter 3019er.
19, thanks. ATVs and bows and all things are the DLCs. You have to verify files after downloading the game and get the new content. Okay. Yeah, I might try it. Look what you've done to me. I was scouring all of the games available on Steam trying to figure out which ones I would potentially try. The trucking is sticking around. It's just way too much fun doing the convoys on the weekends. But what game can I add? You know, flight simulation will always be the primary platform for me on the stream. Trucking, but what third or fourth or fifth game can I get into? Not just on just a one-time go, but on a somewhat regular basis. But can you do multiplayer with Call of the Wild? Snack hunting. Yeah, Pyga would be fun if it was legal. You can do multiplayer. That's the other thing too, is that single players. I don't know. I have an aversion to long haul flights, and I have an aversion to single player. So. Ever played ARPG? I don't know what ARPG games are. Nope, I haven't. Not that I know of. What is it? Single player keeps you busy. There's a storyline for every map.
DIHNF, Los Angeles Center idea.
Again, I would have to be talking to someone live, and maybe 2 or 3 people on Discord as I was hunting to feel like I was doing it with someone. With you. Good morning, JT Kerr. Good morning. Path of Exile, Diablo 3, Grim Dawn. They're all multiplayer as well. I haven't played Diablo since like the first version. I do have PUBG installed. And I was thinking about trying Apex Legends, but I don't know if the first-person shooters have staying power on the stream. But Path of Exile is free to play. Is that multiplayer? And what does ARPG stand for? We're going to be a bit above 16,000 at Casino, but that's okay. We're 8 miles from there, and we're just passing through 19.5. I'm going to set barrel pressure. Set that. And then I'm going to set auto brake. We'll set it to auto brake 2. And then I'm also going to put in let's do an ATIS for Vegas. Okay, it's information Quebec. And they are doing 2.6 left. Just looking at the chart here, we want an ILS frequency of 111.5. So we'll put that down there and go 111.5 in nav 1. Yeah, it just doesn't switch. All right, 111.5. And then also in nav 2, 111.5. Nav 2, 111.5. And then I got to set my course up. Course will be 259. .259. 259. Okay. All roads lead back to planes eventually. For me, that's very true. Okay, so auto brake is set. I'm going to turn on some lights. Los Angeles Center went really quiet. Los Angeles Center's really quiet. By the way, I was very tempted to install the Fly Tampa Las Vegas. But again, I'm holding off the vast majority of purchases until the new flight simulator comes out. X-Plane is excluded. If something comes out that I want, I'll get it. I'll buy it. But P3D, I'm just not trying to buy a lot.
Whiskey, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
But I still was tempted to buy the Fly Tampa Las Vegas because it's the premier Las Vegas, right? But I remembered back in 2013, 6 years ago, I purchased.
Whiskey, SoCal approach, flighting 310, climbing 2000, join Victor 201, Ontario altimeter 3019er.
I bought Las Vegas in 2013 for P3D. FS Dream Team, right? So I'm like, yeah. So I go to my email and I search for how I'm going to download this thing. It turns out.
Yeah, HNF. Ready to contact over 29 Palms VOR, clear direct Palm Springs, climate 2000.
We got a subscribe, JT Kurt with the subscribe.
Thank you for a great 31 months.
31 months. My favorite roulette number. 31 months.
Whiskey heading 310. Let's make it 300.
Thank you, JT Kerr. I appreciate that for the subscribe. We got Emoji. How you doing? So I think, so going back, so I found the email. It was from 2013. It had a payloads link, right? So you had to go to this pay to download situation, and I had to request an authorization.
572, contact Las Vegas approach 125.9.
25.9 Southwest 572. Las Vegas approach, Southwest 572, 12,200 descending via the City 4. We have Quebec. Request visual.
Southwest 572, Las Vegas approach, Las Vegas altimeter 3019. Did you have a request?
Yeah, we were going to do the visual, but if we could request ILS 26 left, please. Southwest 572.
South 572, Roger. Turn 20 degrees left. Descend to maintain 8,000 back there. ILS runway 26 left approach.
20 degrees left down to 8,000 Southwest 572. All right, so let's heading.
DIHNF cleared direct Palm Springs, climb maintain 12,000.
All right, I'm going to do heading select. 20 degrees left. We're at 225, so we need to go to 205. And then we're going to descend vertical speed down to, yeah, there we go. And then I'm going to set my speed to just 245. Keep an eye on this. And go a little bit more. There's 205. We can take off the FMC. One more titch. There we go. All right, we're at 10,000. Lights are on. I forgot how to land this plane. Now remind me, guys, the P3D people out there, I hold down F2, right, for reversers, because I don't think I mapped it correctly. I hold down F2, or do I start just smashing it, Hulk smashing it? Oh, roulette table's open. I'm dead. I'm below 10,000. I better slow down. So I'm going to put up some speed brakes here. I need to map my speed brakes as well. We're right at the edge. I'm going to take my speed back. 230. It didn't open. Your snacks are safe. Is there a noticeable difference between 1070 and 1080? That's a good question. All right, we can change our vertical speed. Shallow it out a little bit. Go back to heading to get ready for actually I'm going to slow way down, so it's changing my speed to 200 knots. There is Lake Mead. What I also need to know what the keyboard binding is for spoilers. I don't think I need spoilers anymore. So we'll take that forward. I think I did map an arm spoilers thing, so I don't have to go through this slow. There we go. They're armed. All right, flaps 2. And let's change our speed to 180. And flaps 5. Okay, we're at 8,000. I can see Vegas over there off in the distance. Right over there. Anyway, to finish the story, I installed the FS Dream Team Las Vegas that I bought 2013, but it had a huge conflict with Orbex SoCal. So I had to do...
Southwest 532, to maintain 5,000.
Send maintain 5,000, Southwest 572. So I had to do this big, huge fix to get... it working.
Southwest 572, 7 miles from Shan, flighting 235, maintain 5,000 to establish final approach course, cleared ILS 226 left approach.
Okay, heading 235. What's the altitude to maintain?
The 5,000,
Maintain 5,000 till established, cleared ILS 26 left approach, Southwest 572. There's 5,000. Put in some additional flaps. All right, there's 235 on the heading. I'll go ahead and hit the VOR loc. And I'm going to change my vertical speed just slightly here. There's the runway. That PPG sticker on the top left of the cabin window, they have They have a factory near you. Oh, the PPG? Oh. What is that? Do they do stickers or serial numbers? All right, capture the loc. Capture the loc. You can do it. Huh. There it is. Good. Whew. I was like, that was scary. All right. All right, now we can bug down. And we can hit approach. And we can also do Command A and Command B. I'm also going to set up some speeds in here. All right, let's put tower in standby. We're 26 left, 19.9. Okay, that's ready to go. Flaps 15. And gear down. Rushdie, how you doing? It was the correct page? Oh yeah, there we go. I'm going to do flaps 30. Yeah, there we go. All right, I think we're in the lane. According to this, we're 11 out. That was a little early on the flaps. Yeah, we're 11 out.
Yeah, H&F contact, SoCal approach 126.7.
A little early on the gear, I should say. Well, not too early. PPG, they do glass, BK32. Okay, very cool. Good to see you. All right, VREF is going to be 143 plus 5. Additional flaps. They do paint also. Are they a public company? Anyway, I did that fix, so now the FS Dream Team Las Vegas is installed. Unfortunately, it still has 2.5 painted on the runways, but whatever. There's a fix for that, I think, somewhere, somehow. Maybe. Maybe not. I still do want Fly Tampa, but I want Fly Tampa to come out and say, if you buy Fly Tampa now for P3D, we'll give you a free Fly Tampa Vegas for Microsoft Flight Simulator, if we ever do it.
2,500.
Okay, slowing to 160.
DI-10F, SoCal approach, Palm Springs altimeter is 3032.
We should probably switch to tower.
Southwest 572, contact Las Vegas Tower, 119.9, see ya.
Over to Tower C at Southwest 572. Las Vegas Tower, Southwest 572, ILS 26 left.
Southwest 572, Las Vegas Tower, runway 26 left, clear to land, wind is calm.
26 left, clear to land, Southwest 572. All right.
Burbank ground, November 23 Tango. We're at Millionaire with Zulu ready to taxi. Request runway 15.
23 Tango, Burbank ground, runway 15, taxi via Bravo.
15 via Bravo, 23 Tango.
It is public on the NYSE. Very cool. Pittsburgh Plate Glass Company. Ah, okay. I wonder if they have good stock options. Maybe they do. All right, slowing down. I need flaps 30.
Burbank Tower, Diamond 134, Mike Whiskey, holding short, runway 8.
All right, so I hold down F2, right? Is that what we said?
134 Mike Whiskey, Burbank Tower, runway 8 cleared for takeoff. Wind is calm.
Clear for takeoff, runway 8, Diamond 134, Mike Whiskey.
Scared. That's not how you should do the disconnect of the autopilot, but that's the other thing I got to figure out is the proper way to do that. Pappies are not happy. I swear if you follow the Pappies, though, you're going to be a long way down the runway, but...
100. 50. 30. 20.
Oh, that's weird. I had to cycle the...
10.
Los Angeles clearance delivery November 128. Request to cancel my IFR. Have to step away from the cockpit.
112, Roger. Cancellation received.
Is it snowing in Vegas or is this rain? It's rain. Looks like it's snow on the ground, though. That wasn't my finest landing. Hold down. You hold down F2 the more you move the levers. Okay.
So 572.